everybody tonight on C&T Talking Tigers. Let's enter the Tiger Den. All right, listen, welcome in the C&T Talking Tigers. Talk about football is what we do. I'm Courtney. Tony somewhere over there, he's handling business. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. As expected, listen, we appreciate you all for hopping on with us on a Sunday night. Uh, the final show of 2025. We done made it all the way to 2025. We appreciate y'all so much for hopping on with us. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa. If you celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah as
That's
well.
right. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, all that.
All that. Happy holidays to you, to you, to you. All right, Tony, what's going on, man? Happy holidays to you, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa to everybody. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Got what they were looking
Amen.
for Christmas, whether it be your mom and daddy, Santa Claus, grandma, and granddaddy, your significant other. Hope everybody had a happy holidays. Um, Football is still going though, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're here for the last episode of the year. We appreciate everybody who made that journey with us from August all the way to December. A lot of things happened throughout the season. Courtney got married. We had a
Woo!
we had an inter, we had an interim host
Hey, shout
that
out to
you know.
Kennard.
Shout out to Kennard for holding us down. We started out the season with high hopes,
Yeah,
and we ended up losing a coach.
yeah,
Our interim did a good job.
yeah.
We got a new coach, brought in some new guys, and we're gonna touch on that in a minute. But season didn't go how we wanted it. We saw we had the Willies and the Joes, but the X's and O's just didn't match along the way.
Did.
Um, Hugh left a lot to be desired on the table.
Yes, he did.
We probably didn't get what we should have gotten from Hugh. Some of it had to do with his golf game. Some of it maybe had to do with that prostate cancer. Hope
Yeah,
everything goes well with that.
praying for him.
But yeah, but we endured another tumultuous season, another losing season, and hopefully we have righted the leadership ship. Yeah, run that together real quick. But yeah, hopefully we righted the leadership train, and now it's time to hop on board with Golish and the guys.
Yeah, hopefully we can see change with Alex Golnish, and we're very optimistic here that things will get better with our new head coach and our new staff that he has in place. Who, in my opinion, is an impressive staff that he's put in place so far for this team moving forward. Tony, I'm gonna let you handle that, and then we'll eventually get into the transfer portal. 'Cause I think that's what everybody wants to talk about, but we do need to hit on the staff.
Yeah,
As
man.
well. All
Let's get the staff they just doing, acknowledge the guys that, of course, we brought in Harry Willis. We all know him from his success at Tennessee and the job he's doing at South Florida. He's also had successful stints at UCF as a OC, and Iowa State. He did a good job. He brought in some familiar names. Our very own one, Cody Burns,
that's right.
former quarterback, wide receiver on our national championship 2010 team. If I'm not mistaken, Cody scored a touchdown in that national championship game. If I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep, he
I
did.
think I think Cody scored. Yeah, Cody scored in that game.
Yep.
Um, Cody's the associate head coach. He's going to be a co-offensive coordinator, and he's going to be in charge of our receivers. Can't lie, I wasn't too big on. I did like Marcus Davis. I really like Coach Davis, and a lot of our guys like Coach Davis. We'll touch on that later. It might be why one of the main reasons Perry is in the portal, but we'll talk about that later. Of course, our interim head coach who did a wonderful job, even though he went 1-2. It was an impressive 1-2 if you can have that. The team performed much better, had more life. We saw more out of the offense. The guys responded to DJ Durkin, who's going to be back as the DC and the inside linebackers coach. He's done a great job with that in his role. We brought in Joe Gordon to be the offensive coordinator and the quarterbacks coach. This is Golish's boy. He was with him at Iowa State, UCF, and at South Florida. So he knows what Golish expects. He knows what he wants. He knows how to implement it. He's done a great job at each stop that he's had. Very impressive last year as a quarterbacks coach, offensive coordinator of Byron Brown, who we all expect, to be in the portal. He's in the portal now. We all expect him to be on the plains as of next month. And Joe Gordon coached him to be one of 12 players in the history of college football to pass for over 3,000 yards and rush for over 1,000. Uh, Jacob Brunowski, special teams coordinator, another one of Golish's guys. Worked with him at UCF, Tennessee, um, South Florida last year. He knows what he's doing. Tyler Hudnick, our run game coordinator, offensive line coach. Another one of Golish's guys that's been with him that he's worked with. They know each other well. They know this. They know he knows the expectations of Golish and his offense, and he does a great job of coaching the O line and getting the run game together. Larry Scott, former head coach at Howard University. Shout out to the HBCUs. He's going to be our tight end coach. A lot of people might not know Larry Scott just offhand, but he has an impeccable resume. He was one of the first recruits. He was in the first recruiting class at South Florida when they went D1. Former offensive lineman. He coached at USF, South Florida. He coached tight ends for the Gators, who had Kyle Pitts drafted as the highest tight end drafted in NFL history. He coached tight ends at Tennessee with when Golish was there. So there's a connection there. Larry Scott's a tremendous coach and recruiter.
That he is.
Larry Porter
Another
used
good
to
one.
be at Auburn from 2017 to 2020. He was here with us. He's going to be our running backs coach. Heck of a running backs coach. His resume stacks up with anybody. He was 2 times recruiter of the year in college football. I think he was the head coach at Memphis. He had a run of 3 straight 1,000 yard backs at Oklahoma State. He coached Amarion Hampton, who was first round pick last year out of North Carolina. He also coached running backs at Texas. He also coached running backs at LSU. I think he coached 6 NFL draft picks, multiple 1,000 yard rushers at LSU. You remember those backs during his time at LSU? They were tough and they ran and they pounded the ball pretty good. Larry Porter, excellent. Those 2 Larrys on offense are going to be huge for us, man.
Oh
Tight
yeah.
ends, running backs, and their ties in the state of Florida for recruiting. Larry Porter is one of the nation's best recruiters. He's proved that he's been the best recruiter in the nation 2 times, won that award twice. So there's something to say about getting guys. He was just at West Virginia, so when that portal opened, look for us to pull a running back out of West Virginia. Don't be surprised.
Facts.
Don't be surprised if the best players from Howard might, if Larry thinks a lot of them, they might slide on down to the plane.
Facts.
Um, that's it for the offensive side of the ball. Cody's got the receivers. Larry Scott's got the tight ends. Larry Porter's got the running backs. Tyler Hudnick's got the O line. Joe Gordon's got the quarterbacks. Jacob Bernowski's got the special teams. We move over to defense, where DJ is back as our DC and our linebackers coach. We brought in Tim Banks as co-DC and safeties coach. Former DC at Tennessee, when he coached them up to as high as sixth best defense in the nation. When they went to when they were in the playoffs, he was the DC then. He's also coached safeties at Penn State, was co-defensive coordinator there. Defensive coordinator at Cincinnati, where when they led the nation in tackles for loss, and was a top 5 team in turnovers. He was also defensive coordinator at Central Michigan. So he's not only played high level college football, he's coached high level football at some of the best and biggest programs in the nation. Coleman Hutzler. This is one of DJ's guys. This is a DJ hire. He coaches Bucks and Edges. He coached at Texas. He's coached at South Carolina. He coached at Florida. He coached with DJ at Stanford. He was there DJ at Maryland. And what might catch the ear of some of our casuals that don't really know much about assistant coaches, defensive coordinators, position coaches, stuff like that. He was the outside linebacker coach, the edge coach at Bama. And he had a hand in the responsibility of Will Anderson Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
who probably won every defensive award it was his last year at Bama, and was a top 5 draft pick. He also coached up Pierce, that was at Tennessee. So like I said, no, that was Banks. I'm sorry, but yeah, Dirk. This is Dirk's boy. He coached with him in several spots, and he just came from Mississippi State as defense coordinator. So we got a proven guy that Durkin believes in, that knows his system, that's coached at high-powered programs before, and has production out the Yazoo. So our safeties will be manned by Tim Banks. Coleman's going to handle the bucks and the edges. Interior D lines, Vontrell King Williams.
Big,
Enough said.
big retention. Big retention.
Big retention. Big retention. Probably the second best D line coach we've had since Garner.
Yeah.
Nobody can beat Rodney Garner. You just can't beat Rodney Garner. Cornerbacks, DeMarcus Van Dyke, former NFL player, uh, come from Miami, the Canes. He played down there. He's coached there. He's coached at several different stops. Proven cornerback, a proven guy, can recruit well. So if you had noticed, the theme of this staff is a lot of ties to Florida.
Yeah.
A lot of talent comes out of Florida.
That it does.
A lot of the guys that he's added to this staff have held these positions at a lot of big schools. This ain't Harsin coming from Boise and bringing a bunch of Boise guys. You know what I mean? We got guys that have coached at Texas, Florida, South Carolina, Alabama, Tennessee, LSU, North Carolina. So we've got people that have proven to be able to get the job done, and Penn State at big places. The atmosphere, the environment, the school won't be too much. The lights won't be too bright for them. They've been under the bright lights before, and they've succeeded. Brad Wilson, our outside linebacker coach, uh, was a former defensive coordinator at Indiana State. He was with Golish down at South Florida. They're familiar with each other. So yeah, that's our staff, man. Alex Golish, head coach, associate head coach, wide receiver coach Cody Burns. DJ Durkin is the defensive coordinator. Our offensive coordinator is Joel Gordon, and our quarterbacks coach Tyler Hudnick's our offensive line coach. Jacob Bernowski is our special teams coach. Larry Porter is the running back coach. Larry Scott's tight end coach. Tim Banks is our co-DC, coaching our safeties. Colvin Hustler is going to take on the defensive ends and the Bucks. Montreal King has the interior defensive lineman. DeMarcus Van Dyke has the cornerbacks. Brad Wilson has the outside linebackers. We will be a well prepared, well coached team. Not to say we were ill prepared last year, but you saw the difference in the last three games and the first nine games. That was a big difference. But I think everything will run a lot smoother now. Like I said, we're going to be well prepared. We're going to be well coached, and we're going to recruit. We're going to continue to recruit well. Um, just to speak on that, there was a four-star wide receiver from Georgia, from the state of Georgia, that flipped from Georgia to Michigan. Michigan got rid of their head coach, and guess who was the beneficiary of a new four-star wide receiver? Alex Golish and the guys.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, we got two guys out of Michigan. We got an offensive lineman and a wide receiver since the fire unfortunate demise of Sharon Moore. So already paying dividends on the high school level, picking up two nice recruits from Michigan. Um, I'm encouraged by the staff. I like the depth. I like the versatility. I like the recruiting acumen because I mean, you remember when we were talking about what's your guy down there from Tulane? I forgot about him already. What's his name?
Oh, Summerall.
Oh yeah, just oh yeah,
You
Summerall.
ain't
Yeah,
forgetting about him.
I wasn't really sold on Summerall's recruiting acumen, but Golish and these guys, they got proven recruiters, and these guys have recruited in the hotbed of Florida, Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, Mississippi. So they know where the talent is, and we're gonna get it. So people, do not fret, do not worry, do not be afraid. We're gonna be well coached, and we are going to recruit at a high level. We have the NIL to back us. We got the court. We got the coaches to speak for us. We're gonna be in good shape. And with that, like I said, I love the staff. Would have liked the retention of a couple of guys from the other staff. Wouldn't mind finding a role for Knicks, finding a role for Marcus Davis. But I like what we have. You know what I mean? I like what we have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm highly encouraged about the guys that we have on staff, and I look forward to watching them do their work.
Yeah, same, same. I like what the guys that we got that are coming in, a part of this staff, and as we said before, this is a elite staff. These guys got experience, and they are well prepared for to coach this team. So I'm
Yeah,
looking
man.
forward.
I think if I'm not mistaken, man, we have one, two, three former head coaches on this staff.
Yeah,
DJ, Larry Howard, and Larry Porter. So when you got and then Golish is not he takes input and information from all of his guys, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a concerted effort to work things together and get everybody's input on things, man. So it's gonna be lovely, man. I can't wait to see these guys flourish.
yeah, yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to see these guys in action. All right. Now that we talked about the staff, let's talk about the transfer portal because it's definitely been the thing that most teams are dealing with, and it's been the talk of college football besides the college football playoffs right now. So, right now we got, according to AL.com, we have 25 players that are expected to enter the transfer portal. Here they are.
Hey,
Here they are.
I'm gonna say this. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna say this. I don't know who they missing, but I know it's 26. It should
26.
be 13 on offense and 13 on defense. They might have missed one, but I know it's. But if I'm not mistaken, it should be 26. But go ahead.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they might have missed one. All right. Let's go. I'm gonna go down the list. Jackson Arnold, Perry Thompson, Horatio Fields, Damari Austin, Hollis Davidson III, Malcolm Simmons, DeAndre Carter, Favor Abuka Edwin, Cameron King, Seth Winford, Ashton Daniels, Xavier Chaplin. That's on the offense. Defense, Rayon Schrader, Amon Lane Gaines, Antonio Coleman, Caleb Wheatland, Drake J. Crawford, big name. Malik Blockton, another big name. Jamonte Wallner, also another big name. Amaris Williams,
I'm honest
Peyton
with you.
Lee, Robert Woodyard Jr., um, Donovan Starr, and the latest name is Kinsley Faustin, safety.
Charleston Landon, yeah,
Yeah. Um, the
and
newest,
Towns.
yeah, Towns McGee. He's the only player on the special teams that is in the portal. Somebody said he can
Now,
barely.
go ahead.
Uh, can you hear me now? I think that was Rooster that said he can barely hear me. Can you hear me now, sir? Nick, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. I'm working with another mic here. Um,
Yeah, I thought it was me. I thought I was just too because I could barely hear you too. So yeah, you can throw that mic away.
this is a brand new mic, and matter of fact, this is a gift from my wife who
Oh,
got me
never mind. Don't throw it away. Don't throw it
yes,
away.
who
Don't
got
throw
me
it
this
away.
beautiful mic for this is the top of the line. So I want to say shout out to Bay for looking out, trying to help a brother out, help her Bay out. So I'm still figuring it out. All right. But I'll work on the mic in a second. But yeah, all right, transfer portal. So yeah, we got a lot of names. We got 25 players. All right, Tony. We talked
All right,
about
do me a favor, Courtney.
what?
Let's okay. I want you to finish what you're saying, but what I want you to do is when we get we're gonna go back and let's talk about the guys on offense, and then we get to the guys on defense. Let's talk about it in that aspect. Kind of go by name, and let's just break them down because some names ain't gonna take as long as the other names.
All right, I'm gonna start it off. Offense: Jackson Arnold,
Bye.
Perry Thompson.
I hate to see Perry go, man. I'm really disappointed. I really had high hopes for that freeze four, man. Like from the jump, I really was excited for what those guys brought to the table. The size speed combination that Perry Thompson has, I just don't understand how he wasn't on the field more. I didn't understand seeing Horatio Fields get on the game and get balls thrown his way before Perry Thompson was. I did not like that at all. I don't think Perry Thompson had 17 catches the whole season. I think we mismanaged Perry Thompson fully. I think a lot of that had to do with the staff and not Perry Thompson. Perry Thompson is going to be one that I personally did not want to lose, and hopefully we don't. Hopefully we. I wish him success going forward, but I really didn't want to lose Perry Thompson. I don't want to. I don't want to have regrets on losing Perry Thompson. As long as he don't go to nobody, we got to play. Georgia, Alabama. As long as he don't go to one of them, I really don't care where he go. Just don't go to. Don't go to Georgia, Alabama, Florida, or Miami. As long as you don't go one of them four, you can go anywhere else you want to.
All right.
Oh yeah, we can hear you a
Yeah.
lot better now, Courtney.
Okay. Yeah, I turned it up. All right. Horatio Fields,
Bye.
Damari Austin.
Now, I'm disappointed in how Freeze handled the Damari Austin situation. He was a leader in the locker room. He's been a good guy since he came in with the Harson boys. Harson brought him in. He's not always been just the best back, but he was very he was pretty consistent. He did put the ball on the ground. I didn't like that, but he was a good locker room guy. I must admit, only reason why I hate to see him go is because those guys in the locker room had a lot of love and respect for him. So I just didn't like the way it went down at the end with him. Wishing nothing but success. But I think we'll be okay.
All right, one that you was fond of on Hollis Davidson.
Man, I like that boy, man. I hate to see him go, man.
Yeah,
I liked him from the time we got him, man. I had high hopes for him, man, but he did drop a he did drop a one or two. So he probably didn't help himself with that. On top, he might have been asking for a little more money than what your production said you should earn. I don't know if that was more of ability or a lack of the coaching staff utilizing him. But I'm gonna hate to see him go. I'll be honest. Now I don't think he it's an end all be all him leaving, but I personally I just I want to see him stay. I like him a little bit.
yeah, and considering that we need tight ends, I really wanted
Yes,
to
we're
see him.
thin at tight end.
Yeah, I
Yeah, we're
really
thin
wanted to
at
see him
tight end.
stay. Yeah. All right, one that's very controversial and one that we and you have talked about extensively, Malcolm Simmons.
Man, I'm disappointed in Malcolm. Man, Malcolm went live on Instagram the other night, man, and he really, he ain't coming back. I told you, I thought there was a part for maybe there was a situation where maybe we could bring him back, but after his IG live the other night, I don't see there's no way. I don't see a way we can mend that relationship and make everything okay. Um, we got in a little trouble.
Yeah.
I thought, and Auburn was there for him, kept him out of jail. He's got a baby up this way, so you would think you would want to stay not only for your kid, you know what I'm saying, and be around the kid, the mom, keep all that right there together. But the fact that Auburn, they stuck their neck out for you and kept you out of trouble and kept you on the field. You think you would reward that, with a little more loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Um, Tremendous player.
Yeah,
We are
absolutely.
we tremendous player. Wishing nothing, but the best moving forward. As long as you don't go to one of those four, you're okay with me. I hate to see you go though.
Yeah, same, same. Really hate to see Malcolm go. Don't really understand that situation, but hey, hate to see him leave.
Man, I don't think Malcolm either was gonna get the money he was asking. I don't think he was gonna get as much as he was asking for, as much as he thought he should get. I think it might have been more so of a money situation. Um, but man, you put yourself in a bad spot, man. Uh, last day I put their neck out for you,
Yeah,
and the people around Auburn, they bonded together, came together to make sure you were straight, and
yeah.
then this how you repay them. So yeah, we got. I hate to say we got to part ways, but it might be best for both parties for Malcolm to move on.
Well, yeah. Hugh Freeze personally put his neck out to make sure Malcolm got on the field. So I hate that, but like you said, it might be best for um for both sides to mutually part ways. All right,
Yeah,
next up, DeAndre Carter.
I hate to see him go, man. I thought that young boy had a lot of potential, man. The boy from
Yeah, me
California,
too.
out
Yeah,
there from Mater Day. I really thought he had a lot of potential to be
yeah, that's a
one of our
loss.
best interior linemen in a long time. He's a young guy, man, young, strong young fella. So I really hate to lose him. So not that he just he did a lot of production on the field. I just thought the potential in the production was going to come. So I hate to lose him. Plus, you always hate to lose offensive linemen, man.
Yeah, here go another offensive lineman, favorite Edwards.
Yeah, yeah. You hate to
Yeah.
lose bodies, but if you're gonna lose, we might can be all right losing faith.
Okay. All right. Cameron King. Next. um, Seth Wilford, another offensive
Winfrey,
lineman.
hey, Self, yeah. Like I said, I hate to lose bodies. Self. Self was in there, man. And Connor Lou's going pro now. He just announced he's going pro. So we're gonna literally have to replace the whole offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
So not really fond of that. Would have liked to see Seth stay for that very reason that we're losing so many guys. So for that reason there, I would have liked to see Seth stay.
All right. Here go another one that we talked about It's kind of touchy. Ashton Daniels.
Ashton is the best thing for Ashton to do is leave.
Yeah,
The best thing for him, he's got 1 year eligibility left. He is not. He was not going to be the starter at all.
he was definitely not going to be the starter at
He
Auburn
has
because it's going to
he
be
basically had
between.
zero chance. He had
Yeah,
basically had zero chance of being the starter because first of all, he wasn't going to beat out Deuce. Second of all, we got Byron coming in, so that put him even further behind the 8 ball. He's only
yeah,
got 1 season left. The best thing for Ashton Daniels to do, and everybody at Auburn should be 1,000% on board with him going into the portal. We wish you nothing but success at your next stop, young man. You handled everything with class. You were a true Auburn. You was a true Auburn guy, and when you got your chance, you went in. You made the most of it. You gave us what you had. We appreciate your time here. Best of luck moving forward.
yeah. He's going to be a starting quarterback somewhere next year. I no doubt about that. No doubt about that. All right, we talked about offensive lineman, but I don't think neither me nor you um, are crying that this guy's leaving. Xavier Chapman.
Xavier Chapman, I help him pack his bag.
Yeah, I'll be right there with you. Hey, hey, you help me pack the bag. I'll get the U-Haul.
Oh, peace.
All right. That's the offense. Now let's go to the defense. Rayon Schrader.
Yeah, he was. I'm gonna say this about anybody in that secondary, man. I know the pass rush and the coverage go kind of hand in hand. You get a good pass rush, your secondary look better. If you don't get as good of a pass rush, your secondary will get exposed. Rayon, I don't know, he was just a guy.
Yeah,
I don't really like losing offensive linemen or DBs. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like losing offensive linemen or DBs. Would I have liked Strader to stay? Sure. Am I hurt that he's leaving? Yeah, not really.
nah, nah. All right. Another defensive back. Amon Lane Gaines.
Among it, he had potential to be good. He's really fast, but I ain't really seen him put it all together. I would
Yeah,
have liked to see, Demarcus Van Dyke and DJ them get another crack at him. Like I said, I like bodies in the secondary. I like to have waves of guys that can cover. Best of luck to him in his future endeavors. Um, but hey,
yeah. All right. Defensive lineman Antonio Coleman.
Tonyo kind of got himself in the doghouse early in the season. He was in that fantastic recruiting class of freezes. So I would like to see him. I'd like for him to stay, but hey, best of luck to you, man.
All right. Caleb Wheatland. Transfer from Maryland.
Yeah, he was supposed to come in and provide some depth and experience. He didn't really do much,
He
so
didn't
we
really
ain't
do
gonna cry
much.
over we ain't gonna cry over something. We ain't gonna cry over that, man. Hey, we'll holler at you, my boy.
All right. The one that did the podcast, Auburn message boards, and they all, I think, Auburn, a lot of Auburn fans are upset about Jay Crawford.
I like Jay Crawford, man. We had a more. I think he played a little more safety last year.
Yeah,
They had him at corner, so maybe he was out of position. But in the same breath, he gave up a lot too.
yeah.
So I ain't really mad at Jay Crawford. I liked him more in the video game than I did in real life. Let's just put it like that.
Ooh, that's a dang. That says a lot right there, Tony.
Yeah.
You say you like this, you like Jay Crawford more on the video game. I like this player more on the video games that I did in real life, but I am kind of disappointed that he is entering the transfer portal, and that's Malik
Malik
Blackcher.
Black. I knew you were finna say that.
Yeah.
We need to figure out how to get Malik back. But Vontae, y'all need to get
Yeah.
Malik back,
We
man.
got to figure out
We
how
need
to
to work on
get
that one,
Malik
man. We
back.
gotta work on
Yeah.
that one, man. I don't like it. I
Yeah.
don't like that one, man. I ain't no fan of losing Malik Blackton. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
Yeah.
Him, the other Malik Aldridge, Jordan Crawford, I wanted to see them boys rumble together as a three-headed monster. And I like to get Malik back in the fold if possible.
Okay. All right. Jamonta Wallner, linebacker.
Devontae Waller is an edge rusher out of Mississippi, if I ain't mistaken. Uh, plenty of potential. Don't know what happened. Um, if uh, if DJ and them can work on bringing him back, or decided that we didn't need him, then I'm gonna trust their judgment. But my thing on that portal with them young, I like to see the young guys stay and actually get developed and see what they really turn into. So that's one that I had high hopes for coming in. I really enjoyed him on the video game. Would I like to see him turn it into real life production? So maybe
Yeah.
we can work on bringing him back. But if not, I mean, it ain't like we had. It ain't like he brought it. It ain't like he gave us 7.5 to 10 sacks as it was anyway. But the potential was there, man. So I hate to lose out on potential, but production over potential at this point.
Right. Amaris Williams, defensive lineman.
Same boat, man. Another guy, another young guy that I had high hopes for that Freeze brought in. I think he might have been from South Carolina or something. But I
I
like
thought he was
this. I
from.
would love to
I thought he
see.
was from Florida.
Amari, it was one of them boys was from South Carolina. But it might not have been Amari. Amari might have been from Florida. He was from Florida or South Carolina, one or two.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see the potential turn into production.
Yeah.
Just don't go to one of them four I named, and we'll be all right. But like I said, those young guys, man, especially those guys that just came in last year before that, I would have really liked to get a chance for us to develop those guys and build with those guys moving forward. But if it don't work out, then it is what it is. You're gonna get a lot of turnover um, every year at the portal. So this is just kind of par for the course. But Jamonte Waller and Amaris Williams, those were two of the young guys. Malik Blockton, I would like to see those guys stay. It's not the end of the world that they're leaving, but I just like to see the young guys that keep the depth, continuity, and build on those things, man. So, but if DJ and those guys are comfortable with them leaving, hey, be comfortable with it too.
All right. K and Lee.
I really thought he was gonna be it.
Yeah.
I really thought he was gonna be him.
Especially from transferring from Ohio State.
We he didn't transfer. We flipped him from Ohio State.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You're right.
Yeah, we flipped him from Ohio State. Um, I think Harson might have flipped him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Harson flipped K and Lee.
Yeah. You're right. He
Yeah,
was
I
like one
think
of the
Harson flipped
last.
him.
The last. He was like
One
one
of
of
the
the last
last
Harson.
ones. Yeah, one of the last guys. Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
last guys. Disappointed because I really thought he was going to be better than what he was. But just like with Jay Crawford, I mean, I seen you give up more than I seen you shut down. You know what I mean? Don't know if that was from lack of pressure or you just, they just another one of those guys that was better on the video game than real life.
Yeah. All right. One that I'm kind of disappointed about. Robert Woodyard Jr.
Yeah, man, I would have liked to see old Woody stayed, man.
Yeah. Me
Would have liked to
too.
see old Woody stayed, but with Menendez and Bryce D, I think we'll
Debo.
be all right. I would have liked to see Woody stay though. I would have liked to see Woody stay, but I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right.
Donovan Starr.
Another one of those guys. I think he was in last year's recruit class from Tennessee. Would have liked to have seen us develop and see what we can get out of him. Hopefully, there's a chance that we bring him back. If not, just don't go to one of those four schools, and I'll be all right with it.
All right, last one on the defense. Kinsley Dor Faustin.
He was versatile. That was a versatile piece. He could play corner. He could play slot. He could play safety. Um, he might have been a Harson guy or one of the first Freeze guys. I think he was in Freeze's first class. He
Yeah.
might have been in Freeze's first class. So a versatile chess piece. Maybe we just couldn't find the right spot for him. Like I said, those young guys, I'd rather us, kept them and develop them and have depth pieces. But that's another one where hey, I'm not losing 4, 5, 6, 7 interceptions from you. So hey, I mean, at the end of the day, what are we really losing?
All right, and then special teams. Towns Magoo.
I'm disappointed in Towns, man. I really wanted. Towns is from Auburn, man. Hey, how we losing Towns, man? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I know my boy McPherson got probably 2 more years.
He may have one more year.
Are we
Yeah,
sure?
I think so. I think he got maybe one more year eligibility. No.
Towns should have sat around and waited, man. But the way Towns was missing them field goal, he might need to
Yeah.
go to Southern Union or something.
Yeah. Towns missed a lot of field goals last year.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know,
not
and
gonna
I don't
lie.
know if he was that nervous or what, but man,
Yeah, he
just
missed a lot of field
you just
goals.
lose, you just hate losing Towns Magoo because he's just a local boy. You don't want
Yeah.
to, you don't want to lose no local talent. But his mom and dad and them, they already rich, so he'll be all right. Towns bounce back. He'll land somewhere and kick for somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. He gonna find
No,
a
we
spot.
still got, no, we still got automatic Mac, baby. Mac had one bad game, cost us the Missouri game, but other than that, he was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm straight. I'm straight. Our kicking game. One thing about Auburn, we ain't like Alabama. We ain't never lacked for a kicker.
That is true.
For
That
most of
is
my
true.
life, as long as I can remember, we've had some pretty good kickers. Might not been all world NFL kickers, but in college, them guys was pretty good.
Right. Very true. All right. So out of all the guys I just named, Tony, which guys do you think have the best chance of taking their names out the portal and coming back to Auburn?
Hopefully Blockton,
Okay. Same.
um, Woodard, Robert Woodard, Blockton. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think for the most part, the staff and these guys have probably sat down and talked about this thing, man. And as long as these guys didn't tear their draws with the coaching staff on the way out, you know what I'm saying? That my mama used to say, you didn't toe your draws with me. Outside of Malcolm Simmons, I don't know who else done really just toe their draws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Him and Antonio Coleman, I don't know who really just done toe their draws so bad where they can't come back. Some of these guys might be looking for more money than we're willing to pay. Some of these guys might got offered some things that might not turn out to be what they thought, and they might can try to come back home. I would only like to see guys that are in their first and second season do that. Anybody outside of their first and second year, you might well keep it pushing.
Right.
If you weren't getting on the field before, and then this new staff coming in, and you're in your third, fourth year eligibility, you're probably not gonna get on the field now.
Yeah.
Cause it's some boys that finna come in from South Florida that's gonna play like Malcolm and Perry leaving out. Well, of course, we still got Sam Turner, Bryce Kane. We still got them twins from down there in Selma. What the
Cam
Smith
Coleman.
boy? I mean, Cam is without saying, that ain't you got to mention him.
Well, hey, his
But
name has been floated around, but it was reported today
man,
that
Cam ain't
he's
going
gonna
nowhere.
stay. He's gonna stay.
Yeah,
So
Cam ain't going nowhere. The way this offense is set up, and the two quarterbacks that are going to be here, Cam's gonna be in good shape, so we ain't really got to worry about
absolutely.
him. Um, Bryce Kane has opportunities. Turner, the Smith twins. Eric Singleton's coming back. We're gonna get, I think, probably two receivers from South Florida. If not, I know we're gonna get one. We might get two. So you know, the portal giveth, and the portal taketh away.
Take it away. Yeah, absolutely.
And what we have to do is, and what I think this staff will do a good job of identifying needs and players that will fill those needs immediately and make it happen, man. Like I said, it's gonna be some guys coming from South Florida that's gonna step in and play just simply because some of them know the system. A couple of those receivers, Byron Brown, guys like that. And then we got to look at, what we might pull from West Virginia with Larry Porter coming back, Larry Scott. We pulled Tim Banks from Tennessee. You got to look at stuff like that. Guys, we pull guys from other places. You got to look at the connections they had where they were. And they might be
Mm-hmm.
bringing in some good players with them. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the portal giveth and the portal taketh away. Uh, we're losing some guys, maybe 26 guys, 13 on both sides of the ball, and then counting in towns. But um, are we really losing life changers? You
Yep.
know what I'm
I heard
saying?
you
Are
said
we?
that.
We're not
Yeah.
losing Caleb Harris. We're not losing Cam. We're not losing Jeremiah Cobb. We're not losing Deuce.
Not
We're
even
not
Eric
losing.
Singleton.
We're not
Somebody
losing
that.
Singleton.
Yeah.
We're not losing Xavier Atkins.
Oh yes. Lord,
You know what I'm
he was a
saying?
tight end, man.
So we have some things that we can still hold on to and be like, okay, we're straight. Now we lost Connor Lou. Connor Lou's going pro. So now we officially have to replace the entire offensive line. That might not be completely a bad thing. Last couple of years, offensive line been a little shaky. Last year they were better than the year before. I give them that. They were better, but there was room for improvement on in every area outside really of Connor Lou. Jeremiah Wright was a flag waiting to happen. Xavier Chaplin, he got beat quite often.
And he couldn't. He was always getting false starts.
Yeah, I was gonna say he couldn't hold his water for nothing. I don't know if he had to pee
He couldn't
or
hear.
what was his
According
problem.
to the team, he couldn't hear.
Motherfucker deaf.
Yes. So I don't know what's
So
up with that.
yeah, he need to go. He need to go. He need to go get that checked. But he don't need to go get checked now. He need to go wherever he going and false start for them eh, two, three
Yeah,
times a game.
cause
Don't fix it now because you left the plane. So don't go fix it now. Stay exactly how you are. But yeah, man, we lost some guys. Like I said, there were some guys that I wanted to keep simply based off potential because there's not a lot of because we're not losing a lot of production.
yeah,
You get what
yeah,
I'm saying? We might lose
right.
some. We might lose some guys that started a number of games for Auburn. That's been at Auburn for a while. Some names that we've grown to know and love. Ken Lee and uh, Jake Crawford and like I said, Perry. But like I said, Perry didn't catch 20 passes this past year, man. Not an indictment on Perry's ability. The staff's lack of adjustments being able to get the ball, but
Right.
like we're not. What are we actually losing?
Yeah.
The names sound good, but are we losing? Are we losing? We're losing more name than game right now. That's what I think, and I just the important part to me is seeing what we replace in the
Yeah.
portal. I understand what we're losing, but what will we be gaining?
Replacing. Yeah.
So if we can replace properly, I think we'll be just fine.
I would say this. I think one thing that we can take away from this is you kept guys or you got guys that are staying that are gonna be kind of like your foundational pieces for Golnish for next
Facts.
year. So I think he got his foundational guys. Everybody else, like we said, hate to see some of the guys go, but I mean there was no guy like the guys that left. They're like you mentioned, there weren't guys that we just dire needs like Xavier Atkins, Deuce Slay,
Like I give you an
and
example. I give you an example. We lost Demar Austin like early in the season, and there was not one game that we had where I was like, damn, we would have won that if we'd had Demar.
exactly, exactly. Yeah, you're right.
Horatio Fields caught passes at the beginning of the season. I don't remember seeing him the last 6, 7 games. I don't remember a
He
ball he
got
caught.
he got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt and came back, but then he went and didn't make no impact when he came back. So
That's what I'm saying, man. Like the guys we're losing, there's not much of an impact, and not to say it's an indictment on their athletic ability. Maybe the staff didn't do a good enough job getting putting them in positions and getting them in positions to be better. So, with all that said, man, I hate to lose anybody to the portal. You know what I'm saying? Besides
yeah, I was about to say there
Chaplin,
are some guys you do want to go to the portal.
yeah, some of y'all can go ahead on. You know, addition by subtraction.
Yeah,
But outside of that, man, I really appreciate those guys coming to Auburn and being at Auburn. But in this day and age, you're gonna lose some people because you're gonna have guys that don't get on the field for you that will be able to get on the field for somebody else,
yeah,
and they're gonna pay them. They're gonna pay them as such. When you have situations like that, you can't be mad at them. Amon Lane Gaines can't be mad at him. Man from Columbiana up there in Shelby County. He gonna go get that money. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
you can't blame him. He might not get on the field for us, but he might can go to Kentucky and play. You know what I'm saying? He might can go to Toledo
Arkansas.
or something, Arkansas or something like that,
Yeah,
and get on the field. You know what I'm saying? So guys like that, I ain't mad at. But man, Malcolm Simmons, I don't like the way he handled things. So I ain't gonna say I don't wish him the best, but dude, you could have handled this a lot better. Disappointed in that was just because of the way, because he could play. He gave us production, and we gave him, grace and loyalty, and he didn't return that. Man, I just didn't appreciate that.
yeah, yeah. I agree.
But outside of that, man, I love the potential of a Perry Thompson. That size, speed factor, man, you just don't find that every day. Malik Blockton, we got some guys in his group, in his age range, in his classifications. Jordan Crawford, Malik Archer, that can do the job, but I would like to have him there. Um, so hopefully Von Trail and the gang can get with him and maybe bring him back. But and Robert Wood, yeah, I'd like to see him come back too.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely want to see Robert
so,
Williams back.
but I mean, I think we got some young backers that are itching and hungry to play, and we probably can't pay everybody.
Nah, nope. All right, I'm gonna ask you one more thing, then we're gonna get into questions, and then we're gonna close it out. All right, I know you said players that you want to see stay. Name this. Give me two players you happy to see in the portal. I know it might be more than that. Two.
Um, as far as just happy to see him go, um, Chaplin can go, and Horatio Fields can go because they in the way of them young boys that we got coming. Horatio is just in the way of young guys coming up that I feel have potential to be explosive players on the outside. So, not saying I'm happy for them to go. Xavier Chaplin he's penalized way too much. So
Yeah,
I ain't yeah you go.
yeah.
Um, outside of that, nobody was just so bad that I was like, man, get them out. Oh, yes it is. I take that back.
I was
Yes
about
it
to
is. I
say,
take that back.
what about Jackson Arnold?
Jackson Arnold, get the hell out of
Damn.
here.
I
He
knew
had
it was
played it
gonna
so
be.
long I forgot about it. I
I
had
was
already,
about
I,
to
lit-
say, you
I
said
had forgot
Jackson
about it.
Arnold.
I forgot about it. If there was one player
I knew.
that I wanted to get into the portal, Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold can get. Out of here. Let the doorknob hit you with a good long scripture. You really, I had such high hopes for that. Courtney probably had high. Courtney was on you from the jump. He was loving Jackson Arnold.
Yeah.
I like Jackson Arnold. I thought about, I said, man, Jackson Arnold can run. Yeah, strong. But I said, my homeboy I used to work with, Chris Cochran, big time Oklahoma fan. He told me I was gonna be upset with Jackson Arnold before we got to the halfway point of the season. He told me he couldn't pass. And I didn't believe him. Shit, mother made a lie to me. So
Yeah.
yes, Xavier Chapman and number one, Jackson Arnold.
Yep. Bye. See you. All right, let's get into the comments we got here tonight. We got a few people that's watching. Rooster is in the building. What's going on, brother?
Rooster.
Rooster is in the building. He said on we was talking about the staff. He said we definitely headed in the right direction. Yes, we definitely agree.
Absolutely.
Definitely agree. He said Tony out here trying to destroy relationships. Yeah, my mic, man. Yeah. Yeah, my beautiful wife bought me this beautiful mic for Christmas.
Then
Yeah.
Lamont Sanford over there don't want to turn it up.
Hey man, I'm still learning how to work it. I'm still learning how to work it. Uh he said also, nah, that podcast the other night was classless, no other way to say it. I think you're talking about Malcolm.
Yeah, probably is.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I try to go back and catch him and see what he said. Uh when we talk about Xavier Chapman, he said, I help y'all pack him up too. Peace out, cuz.
Yes,
Uh
sir.
Slug up Durkin, War Down Eagle fam. What's up, man?
What there, amigo, my boy?
What's he says Jay going to be difficult to replace, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll
He
see.
might not. He might not be. But we'll see. He
Jay, I'm gonna tell you,
said Jay
Jay had a
overrated.
lot of physical. Jay had a lot of good physical attributes, man. He just ain't put it together.
Yeah. Uh Rooster said losing Malik and Jay hurt righteously, bruh. Uh I
I
want
don't want to
Malik to
lose
come
Malik.
back. I want Malik to come back.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to lose Malik.
Yeah. He said, Rooster said, I keep seeing all these players leaving are growing pains. Like you said, T, we not losing too much production. Right.
Right?
Folks need to get used to players leaving. It's the new normal righteously. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
That's what happened, man. The portal give it, and the portal gonna take it away.
All right. And he said, this Billy McGee, 8622. Welcome in, sir. We not overpaying these guys anymore. Coach G not taking any bull. I love
I
it.
mean, bullshit.
Yeah.
I said for the cut ain't gonna cuss. I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy, I got you. With Cole Alec Golders ain't taking no bullshit.
And that he's not. And then Rooster said, my man said Lamont said. Ah. All right, let me stop playing.
hmm
Oh man, but listen, y'all, we appreciate y'all for hopping on with us tonight. Like I said, it's not our normal night we come on, um, but we did want to hop on, talk to y'all about the transfer portal and the new staff. A lot has been going on, and we gonna stay connected. This may be the last show of 2025, but this won't be the last show of C&T Talking Tigers. So be on the lookout for us. We're gonna come back. Maybe we're gonna do some basketball content. Cause we definitely gotta check on the basketball team. I don't know what's going on
Man,
with them
look,
right now.
I gotta say this, man. Ever since I shouted out my son on that one episode, he been work. He didn't learn how to work YouTube. So every day now, when I talk to him, he said, "Dad, I've been watching C&T Talking Tigers." He watches every day now. So
Man, I
shout out
appreciate
to
that.
Tony Milford. Shout out to Tony Milford the second. for watching his favorite YouTube podcast.
Man,
His
that
uncle
made my
Courtney and
night.
his dad Toney. My man
Yeah,
will be loving it. So,
man, that made
son,
my night, man.
you might not see
Yeah,
when if you see this one, man. Just know your daddy love you. I'm proud of you. My son said when he get 18 years old, he gonna play for the Auburn Tigers. He told the Alabama fan the other day, when I get 18 and I'm a War Eagle, I'm gonna show you how Auburn's supposed to beat Alabama. Oh,
that's
my
what I'm
son told
talking
somebody the
about.
other day.
That's what
He
I'm
ready.
talking about. Stand on business. Stand on
He
business,
standing
little
on business.
Tony.
He just turned 6 years old. He already standing on business. He
Stand on
know
business,
we
little Tony. That's
we
what
gonna
I'm talking
whoop. He is here. Future Auburn Tiger. He
about.
here to
Let's
whoop
go.
Alabama.
Let's go. Stand on business. And we're gonna be right there. We're gonna right there cheer you on.
We right there with you, my boy.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Stand on business. By scared of them boys up north. Get it,
I'm
get
not
it out
scared
of
of
here.
them, mother.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, but yeah, like I was saying, um, Rooster said that boy is clearly being raised right. Word that
You right,
exactly,
boy. You right. You right.
exactly. He being raised right. I approve of your parenting. All right. Again, appreciate you all so much for hopping on with us. Last show of the year, and we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back very, very soon. So stay connected with us. Listen, y'all, tell y'all family, tell y'all friends, subscribe to C&T Talking Tigers. We are on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. And continue to support. We have been doing very, very well lately, and we want to
Hey,
continue that
man.
success. We want to
The
continue
People's
that success.
Podcast, man. We ain't
Consistent.
charging nobody. I ain't got nothing against nobody else, but we ain't big time like the. We might not be the war
Not yet.
report and all that. Not yet, but hey, we appreciate everybody who bangs with us because we bang with you.
Exactly. 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 Yes. So stay connected. We're gonna continue to grow on social too. Start working on that TikTok page for us. All right.
Okay.
Tony, any final words, sir? And I'm gonna give it to your hands to close us out.
As always, hey, look, we appreciate, we popped up on a Sunday night. We appreciate you guys being here with us, man, through the season and through the year 2025. Um, we appreciate helping us grow. We're going to continue to, give you the regular man's perspective on Auburn. We don't got no credentials. We ain't no media members. Well, not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
I don't even know if, don't even know if nobody at Auburn know we exist. But guess what?
They will.
The people do. And as long as the people know we're here, we're going to continue to be here. You could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you were here with us. We appreciate you for that. Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night. Happy, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And as always, War Eagle.
Eagle. Hey. We'll see y'all in
Hey,
2026.
we'll see y'all when that portal closes.
Right. See y'all.